Welcome in, y'all, or welcome back. So I decided to make a video to give some updates. First to my Twitch people, and then about the future of the channel and another little announcement. So I'm going to play some Final Fantasy 12 trial mode real quick. We'll see how far I get on this, but that way I can just chat with you guys and have a little conversation real quick. So if you guys follow me on Twitch, you may or may not know that I've been there for probably about 9.5 years now, since I think June of 2015, right? And I've mostly been gaming. I've done a few other little things, but I've pretty much stuck to either variety gaming. I did Dead by Daylight as a main game for a while, and then I decided to switch to Final Fantasy 14 for a while. Just kind of got burnt out on both of those. Went back to variety for multiple reasons. Had to take a couple of breaks that really kind of hurt the channel. Most of those breaks were not really ones I wanted to take, but obviously they affected the channel, because when you take any kind of break on Twitch, if you're not familiar with Twitch and you're watching on YouTube, basically if you take a break on Twitch, it's gonna kill your channel unless you have like millions of subscribers, followers, whatever, like a very dedicated following. So as soon as I was kind of getting traction, I had like a big life change where I had to move across the country. So about 2 years into streaming, and it really kind of derailed things for me. And, I was really enjoying it. Things were great. And then kind of everything fell apart. Personally, and then with the channel at the time. And I basically had no choice but to quit for a while. And then as soon as I was able to get back, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but then I had to basically get a full-time job again, and my streams got a little bit more sporadic. It got harder to balance those things out again. So I didn't really take a giant break, but I guess work-life balance was a little harder to do. I guess that's the best way to put it. So that kind of slowed down things with the channel again. I was enjoying it. I was still doing variety at the time, but I got, a little bogged down by work. They switched me to full-time, and then I believe I just kind of started not being able to keep up the consistency, because when I started, I was streaming, 5 days a week, and probably like 5 days a week, 6 to 8 hours a day in the morning for me, which is a lot. So I was doing it basically like a full-time job, right? Like a full-time job without pay. So yeah, I was doing that for as long as I could. Situation changed. And then, I had some good things happen that I had to take another break or two from Twitch. And again, my channel just took another hit, And I feel like it hasn't really grown since probably 2017, I would say. After moving and then going back to work full time. And then I did eventually, my situation changed. I was able to eventually go back to streaming more, but I had other challenges that were making it hard to get to. So life was lifing, and I finally kind of got back on YouTube a couple years ago, I would say. I used to post a VOD from Twitch or something here and there. Just kind of not really doing it seriously because I didn't have a PC at the time. So I would just upload them straight from Twitch and, not be able to edit. Just wasn't where I wanted it to be. So I kind of started over editing down stuff from my streams a couple years ago, and I started really enjoying editing, and basically, I don't know, I started enjoying it more than I was enjoying streaming on Twitch, I guess. It feels like it's been an uphill climb on a treadmill that's going backwards. I don't know how to describe it any other way. I love my community. Everybody's awesome. I have some people that come check in on me, that I've known for 9 years. So that's amazing. And no shade for Twitch. I know it's amazing for a lot of people, and I've met a lot of awesome people there and had some cool opportunities, but I think my timing was off. And I do believe that sometimes things really do happen for a reason. So in September, I decided to stream every day, but I streamed on YouTube and on Twitch, right? And I also did the little YouTube reel shorts feed thing. And I ended up really liking it. And I was having to find ways around, how do I make this stream fun a lot when I was streaming on Twitch towards the end of that period. So when they lifted the multi-streaming ban, I was like, okay, well, what's the wrong... I was like, well, why shouldn't I try streaming on YouTube? So I did, and... No? Okay. I don't know if I ever wrote the wrong thing. So I did, and I really enjoyed it. And I decided to start multi-streaming. Let me tell you, I got more subs on YouTube in 3 months than I did the entire year on Twitch. And looking at that was kind of upsetting for me at first, but then I realized maybe it's just not the right fit for me. At least in the gaming category. So basically, what I'm saying is I, for the foreseeable future, will not be doing any more gaming on Twitch. I'm not deleting my channel or anything, but all of my gaming content will be over on YouTube, and, you know, anything extra that I do, including any art for right now, I'm gonna do it on Twitch. So the people that follow me over there just to chat, or if you follow me and you're like, oh, I wanted to see your art for a while, then that might be really good news too. And I know I'm probably disappointing some people by not gaming on Twitch anymore, but it was really starting to bother me. It was really starting to bother me. And this isn't like an overnight thing. I mean, like the last few years, it was starting to bother me. That basically the channel has been really slowed down, and I can't seem to get anywhere with it, with what I'm doing. So I hope you guys won't be mad at me, but this is not about people pleasing. This is going to be about doing what's best for me and what's best for my family, and, you know, actually taking a good shot at this content creation thing like I was at the beginning, and being happy and excited about gaming again, and actually being happy to create content. And I'm sure there's some people that could see that I wasn't feeling that way before. So, like, I'm sorry for, like, the subpar streams. Some of them in the last few years. But there was a lot going on. And some of it was, like, personal. And some of it was just, like, I'm in the wrong place. You know? I was in the wrong place. But I just didn't... I didn't know what that vibe was telling me at the time. I guess that would be a good way of putting it. So there's the mixed, like, good or bad news. But the good news, if you watch me on YouTube, I will be doing way more streaming videos, content over there, which I'm really enjoying. I feel like it's a better fit for the moment. I feel like it's a better fit for my schedule. I feel like, how do I say it? I can just be myself. And I really don't want to have to be inauthentic to grow on whatever platform I'm on. I don't want to have a bunch of expectations with certain things. Like, I want it to feel like it's mine. And I think part of it was just starting to feel like it wasn't mine anymore with gaming on Twitch. And I didn't even really know how to put that into words until now. So I hope that you guys understand what I'm saying. But yeah, I feel lighter even just saying that. And I don't know. I'm trying to give up all these people-pleasing tendencies, and it started feeling like streaming games on Twitch was people-pleasing and not like a passion anymore for me. Yeah, I don't want that. And I'm sure it comes across in the streams. And I don't have the time to dedicate, you know, all the time in the world to streams most of the time now. So it just doesn't fit my schedule, and I don't feel right about that being like my main platform right now. But I do want to do some art streams eventually. So basically, I want to shift the channel into like lifestyle and art kind of content. So like maybe we'll do like just chatting, or I'll do art streams. Probably more on the art stream side, because I don't know, it's just weird to sit in front of a camera and talk to me personally, I feel awkward doing it. I don't know. If it's like not about a game or, you know, like a hyperfixation kind of topic. So hopefully y'all will be okay with that. If you're not, I'm sorry. But, you know, 9 years is a long time. And it's going to be 10 in June. And I want to keep at this content creation thing. I can't get burnt out and just fizzle out, you know? I had to put my dreams on hold. And I really want to get back to it again. And while I don't want to disappoint anybody, I also don't want to disappoint myself. And it took me a long time to be able to say that, so yeah, I hope y'all can understand. And like I said, I won't be quitting. I'm just going to be shifting my focus, but I'm also probably going to take a break and figure out how I want to rebrand it and just come back with a bit of a fresh start, because I really need a fresh start. There's a lot like to the story, and like it's almost a trigger sometimes for me to be on there. And I'm not going to go into all that right now. Like when I feel comfortable talking about it, or if I do, I will. But yeah, so I just feel better kind of letting it go. And if you guys want to follow my channel on YouTube, I'll probably be rebranding that a bit too. But for now, I'm going to keep the name the same. So it's @animated_Jenny. I can probably put it up on the screen too. And the other news that I had is I actually made another YouTube channel. But this one's going to be survival games and adventure games. So, you know, stuff like Resident Evil, 7 Days to Die, Don't Starve, Tomb Raider, some of the stuff that I would have been streaming anyway. But I made the first channel, I'm kind of changing the first channel into simulator games and RPG/JRPG games, because I need to niche down so that I can actually reach a wider audience. So yeah, I will put that up as well on the screen probably. That one is Animated Jenny Survival Gaming. Hopefully that will excite some of you guys. I don't know. I'm putting a lot of videos out right now, but I do still plan on doing some streams. It's just right now streams are a little more sporadic. So yeah, but we still have the Discord. So any other big announcements I will post on the Discord. I post when I go live on YouTube. I post when I put videos up, at least on the first channel. I'm not really sure if I'm going to do that with the second channel, or if I can with the bot that I have. If you guys have suggestions about that, let me know. Yeah, this wasn't the easiest to make, because I know some people are probably going to be like ticked off, but I can't just keep trying to make other people happy and not include myself in that. That's not fair. And that's not loving myself. So I hope you guys understand. I appreciate you all. I don't want anyone on Twitch to think that I don't appreciate you guys and all the love and support that I've received and that I haven't noticed. So thank you guys. If you've watched this far in the video, thanks. If you randomly found this in the algorithm, I hope it was at least entertaining. Go follow my channels if you want. Thank you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day and a Merry Christmas, since that's going on soon, or whatever you celebrate. And I will see y'all again on the next one. Take care.